Can you believe we are going to be shopping for the holidays soon? Are you ready? Have you started putting some money away for all those gifts and decorations? Well, if not, no worries. Our next guest is here to help. This is Suli Richardson, and she's here with 4 tips to help you start saving now for the holidays. And you're with Desert Schools Federal Credit Union. Great to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Why is it important to start saving?
It's important to start saving so that you can have the things that you have to have, the necessities, and also some of the things that you want.
That's right. And I love this about you. You're a community education officer. So you go out with Desert Schools and you actually teach people how to save. You have how many savings accounts?
About 5 or 6.
5 or 6 savings accounts, and you said you know you're not a rich person in the sense that you don't have all this extra money, but you put a purpose to each of these accounts. Why is that important?
Because we have goals. Me and my family, we have goals. There are certain things that we want to do, and everybody should have an emergency fund. But we also have an account for our car. We have an account for our home. We have, of course, a Christmas club account. We have a vacation fund. I have a miscellaneous. I have money for certain things so that when those things happen and they occur, that there's funds there that has been saved all year that's going to help us to do things that we want and things that we have to have.
Yeah, you always talk about the wants and the needs.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to give you 4 tips. Let's start with tip number 1. You say plan ahead and establish a dollar amount to spend for the holidays.
Know what you're going to do. Give your money a purpose. Start with making a list who you're going to buy things for. How much money do you want to spend on your children, your grandchildren, your friends, your family, and then give your money a purpose so that you don't overspend.
That's a great idea. And you say number 2, open a holiday savings account, which you have one.
Yes,
okay.
Give that account a name. Ours is called Christmas Club. If you give that account a name, then you won't use the money for other things. And so you can do it now, but you really should have started in January. And then let that account continue to roll over and then set it up on autopilot.
I love what you said.
Don't touch the money.
I love what you said. Christmas doesn't change.
It's every year. So it's amazing to me the people that I run into and they'll go, oh my gosh, Christmas is next month and what am I going to do? My kids and presents. It's every year, right? December 25th.
Right. So you had a whole year to get ready for this, but yet we're always still so shocked when we get to that time. Okay, so number 3, beware of using credit cards for holiday shopping.
So it's so easy to use your credit card, swipe it, go, swipe it, go. And it's good to do that because then you have a recourse. If something happens, you could dispute it with Visa. But if you don't have that money saved up to pay that off in the end, or the end when you get your bill, then you just have a bill in January that you have to struggle to pay off. And you're more in debt.
Right, and it's, if you have some of those cards that you can get, frequent flyer miles
then
and all
go
of that,
for
those
it.
are things
but
that
have
are
the
good.
money.
But keep your money.
Right.
So you're saying if you do the swipe, make sure you've got the money to pay for the swipe.
Keep the receipts, make a list.
All right, so tip number 4, be realistic about holiday expenses.
Okay, so during this time, we get caught up in emotions because it's such a happy time and people are more generous. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we feel good about people. We get warm fuzzies, and we want to buy things for people because it's that time of year. But if it doesn't fit in your budget, maybe give the gift of time or something else. And so if you're going to give the gift of time, what I'm talking about with that is that maybe you have friends and families where you want to donate time to maybe watch their kids or help with house cleaning. Treat it as a gift. Make a certificate, put a date on it, wrap it up, make it pretty. That way people would redeem it. But to say, I'll watch your kids for you, that's my gift to you, it's probably never going to happen.
Right, so really make it special.
Make it special.
Put it in a box and really give it and mean it. Great advice. You always give the greatest tips. Thank you. She's got 6 accounts, savings accounts. We got to get started. All right, so let's give you some information. For more holiday savings tips, call or visit a Desert Schools Federal Credit Union branch near you. The website, desertschools.org, or give them a call, 602-433-7000. And here is another Friday financial fitness tip brought to you by Desert Schools. Hey, are you going to be hosting some big holiday parties this year? Consider buying generic brands and bulk items from wholesalers. For those items that you buy regularly or you need a lot of, you're going to be really surprised how many generic products they are made by the same name brand manufacturers. For more financial help, call or visit Desert Schools. They have a branch near you, 602-433-7000, or desertschools.org is the website.